This is a studio by night, guys. Isn't this an epic kettlebell studio? You want to live here, don't you think? That's what it looks like by night. Lights make a huge difference.
Grüezi miteinander, Gregory from Lebe Stark here. Now before we get started with the tour, I just want to say that I was inspired to incorporate these lights from Philips Hue from watching gaming YouTube channels. And you can always get inspired by other people, even if they're not in your niche, and take a look at how they do it and then put your own twist on it. And now the backdrop looks crazy for the live workouts, and now even with the background in the office it looks crazy, and all that stuff that I've incorporated to make the studio look like this. I got a lot of inspiration from many channels, from many people, from many coaches on how they do it, and now this is the end product. So now let's go on with the tour, have fun and enjoy.
So here we are, guys. We're starting from the outside when you stand in front of the studio, but it actually looks really cool from the outside with these cool colors. You don't see it right now on the iPhone camera, but now let's enter and let's see, wow, what this looks like. I just installed them. That's the reason why I'm now so hyped about it. Let's start with the equipment first. The first thing that we have is some 12 or 15 kilo battle ropes. We use them in our coaching a lot. Then we have a mace. We used to have more of these when we were using them for sledgehammering on a truck tire, but we sold them. Then we have some club bells in different weights. These are the heavier ones. These are the lighter ones. And somebody just asked me my opinion on club bells. I think they're cool, but I think kettlebells are way cooler. Then we have this water fluid rower. I really like it because it's water powered, so to speak. The vibe and the feeling is very natural. Then we have a skill mill. This is something that I first saw in the FIBO 2016 from Techno Gym. This one's from Xebex, a fracture of the cost, but it's just as good. And this is self-powered. When you start walking, you just start walking and boom, that's it. You're done. It's really cool. And it has that small incline. That's why it also has, like the water rower, a pretty natural flow. Then we have fixed barbells. We use them in our coaching. We have the standard barbells, staple stuff that has to be in a gym. Then we have those iron plates. We use the iron plates for lifting. And then we have bumper plates. They make less noise, and even they are bigger in size. And some of our clients have different anthropometrics. It's just more comfortable for the lower back if the barbell is a little bit higher for lifting it, especially when you do the deadlift. And then we have another plate tree. Then we have the power rack. This is another staple that you need in a gym. I do a lot of pull-ups on these. Then you can do barbell back squats, rack deadlifts, whatever, dips. I love this. And then of course we have the kettlebell. These are the golden girls, the heaviest kettlebells that we have, 248s. Then we have 32s, 28s, 24s, 20s, 16s, 12s, 12s, and 8s. And we actually need more kettlebells because we have seminars coming up, which, you know, if in today's day and age that we live in, if things are going all right, then we expect a lot of people. That's why we order even more kettlebells. Then we have slam balls, and these bad boys, they stay on the ground when you slam them down, and these wall balls, they come back. So it's a really nice feature, some nice addition to the kettlebell training that we do. It's just some strongman stuff. Then we have this box. It's just actually just putting your towels in your drink or your shaker on it. We don't use them for jump boxes or box jumps or whatever, because I've seen some crazy stuff where people hurt their shins right here. And no, we don't do that. We do stuff that is safe for our clients. I actually had this one over there, right where you see the 300 Spartan helmet. This was the old lounge, but we upgraded the lounge. So now the box is right here. And then of course we have dumbbells. Even though we focus 90% on the kettlebells, all that other stuff just really adds to it in a very nice and neat way. Here we got the Prowler. I think the Prowler is one of the greatest tools that you can use. It's so easy, no technique is needed. Just push this thing up and down and load it if you're stronger. You can go fast, you can go heavy. This is cool stuff. And this we call the graveyard of fat cells. This is some special grass flooring. And here we have some really solid rubber flooring because we drop weights and we need something that's thick enough, which is pretty cool. So that's the equipment side of things. Now let's go into the technical side of things. We have a Sony Alpha 6300 camera right here. We have a Rode shotgun mic. We have an HDMI cable that runs down and connects with the office, with the iMac where all the magic happens. Then I think I did a pretty solid job. Not everywhere, but right here with the cable management. Then we have a GoPro right here. It's now charging. We usually have the GoPro over there where we film stuff from the front, especially when we work with clients. Then we have an iPad because we have a software where all the stuff from our clients is in that software, workouts and data and accounts and all that stuff. Then we have an Alpha 6000, has a pretty funny story. I thought I was ordering a Alpha 6300, but I wasn't. Then I unpacked it and I was like, oop, where's the mic jack? It doesn't have one. So that's actually the smaller version from the big one. That's the big brother. Since we don't need no sound on this one, it's no problem at all. And if you would want sound with the Alpha 6000, then you would use a Sony specific microphone because here would be the input for audio. Then let's take a look at those lights, those Philips Hue lights. It's just crazy how they make the gym look like it's from another planet. Here we got the Philips Hue Signet. These are table lamps. We have 3 of them. Here's the second one, here's the third one, and they work in unison, in harmony. Light strips on the floor are actually used outdoors, but since I have a bigger room, I need some more powerful lights, and they are pretty powerful to really light the room. So I thought, let's go with them, and they look crazy. Then we have, yes, a Sennheiser mic. It's actually not attached right now, but the Sennheiser mic is pretty cool. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So here's the Sennheiser mic. I actually just connected them real quick. This is a transmitter, this is the receiver, and what that does is you put this bad boy on the camera, put it in your camera via the jack, and then you're done. You got the audio on your camera, everything sync, makes it very easy in the editing process. This is a filter from Dyson. I chose this one because we have Gypsy right here and I don't want people to react allergic to his hair. And if this may be the case, it maybe solves the issue or reduces the problem of people reacting allergic. Then we have the light strips, the U-plays, everything's connected. That's why it looks so beautiful. And everything's connected right here to the U bridge. And you can see all the equipment that we have up here, or most of it. It looks like a media shop. Then we have the Nikon camera. It used to be here. I used to shoot videos with the Nikon camera right here, but I replaced it because it's great for photography, but not as good for video. Klipsch Bluetooth headphones. They're awesome. Way less expensive than the Apple ones, and they do a great job when we do Zoom coaching. We have the Beats by Dr. Dre headphones. They're pretty old now, but I use them for doing the stuff right here. Then we have a Rode NT USB mic. You know, back in the day when I was making music, this is an audio input and an output at the same time. So you can hear stuff that's going on right here, plug your headphones in, and you can record and listen to your stuff via this one thing. Back then, oh, this is something that I forgot. You used to have something like this, the big knob that I have now for the sound, in the studio. So you used to have something like this where stuff comes in and stuff goes out, but now you don't need that anymore. And since we're here, these are the Rokits. Monitors, they have an awesome sound, and this is actually this version 7. This is version 6 because the old version exploded. And then we have those lights, those really cool lights, those Aperture Amaran. This one's also from Aperture. I saw this from Peter McKinnon. Boom. And this is the Alpha 6400 camera. And here we have a link where all the cables come in. And this is the cam link because all the media, the data that's coming out here has to be transformed before you can plug it into your PC. Otherwise, your PC won't recognize it as a webcam and even the material that's coming out of it. So we have 3 cam links because we have 3 cameras set up. Then we have this bad boy right here. This is a monster. This is the 2020 model, i7, 8 core, 3.8 gigahertz. And with the 5700 XT AMD Radeon graphics card. It's the biggest graphics card, and it's the model where you can put your custom RAM in. I think I have now 77 gigabytes of RAM, and this was the most expensive technical tool in here. But it was worth it because it saves a lot of time, saves a lot of headache. I'm really fast with the workflow. The final thing that I want to show you is this cool Elgato green screen. If you're looking for a pretty cool green screen, this is pretty fast setup. Boom. And it's pretty nice, pretty cool, pretty big actually. If you do green screen stuff, Elgato's actually, they are the kings in that genre.
On a final note, and still on the technical side, I'm going to show you what software I'm using to stream. This is Streamlabs OBS. OBS is an open source program, and Streamlabs is a company that tweaked it to its own liking. It has great performance. It used to be a little tricky and glitchy on the Mac, but now it works like a charm. This is what we're using for streaming. And with all the streaming software and the streaming overlays and knowing how to stream and all the settings and all the output and all the scenes and all the sources, it takes a lot of time. It is overwhelming and complicated, and you have to pull through. You have to push through. This is a really dense program that is able to do a lot, and streaming in itself is very tricky that you have to learn. It's a skill, and it just takes a lot of patience, especially when it comes to technical difficulties. Then the second thing that I'm going to show you is the Adobe Audition. Just very quick, this is the program that we use for the audio, for the music, for the sound that you hear in the stream. Then of course I'm using Photoshop for the thumbnails. I'm using Adobe Premiere for editing videos, and the final thing that I'm using is this bad boy right here. This is the Stream Deck. This allows me to use the iPhone, and with the iPhone I'm able to control what happens in Streamlabs. So you have to imagine it's like a remote control where I can tell Streamlabs while we are streaming what scenes are supposed to play, and this makes it very handy. I don't have to run around or back and forth between the Mac and the floor or the studio. This is just good stuff. And this is the final note, guys, and this concludes the technical aspects of Lebe Stark and the stuff that we are using.
So thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more kettlebell content. And guys, check the link in the description for the 90 Days of Kettlebells workout course. We just finished it. This course combines kettlebell training with some easy to follow nutrition coaching. It is habit building. Everything is evidence based. You got to check out this course. It's 12 weeks of work, and it's perfectly made for people who want to lose weight, who want to discover the kettlebell, and use some easy steps, some easy nutrition skills to really improve your eating habits. Because as we all know, nutrition is a big part when it comes to losing weight. Check out this course. It is brand new, and if you're still pretty early, if you're now watching this video and you're early, we have a pre-order going on, so you will save 25% off. Check it out. Link is in the description, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.